Episode finale on Ruin My Life, written by Margo, Vincent. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of these videos. Here goes nothing. Hi, Blake. Could I talk to you for a second?
Excuse me. Mia? Wow, you look breathtaking. You're more stunning than any maid of honor I've ever seen, or even the bride for that matter.
Thank you, Blake. You look pretty good yourself.
I'm nothing compared to you. What did you want to talk about?
Do you mind if we find somewhere quiet to talk? It's a private conversation.
Lead the way.
It's so pretty around here, isn't it?
It's a great place to get married.
It almost doesn't feel like a place Rita would choose for her wedding. I've always pictured her getting married in a vampire castle or something.
She's a mom now. Things change.
You're right. They do. So the circumstances.
What are you talking about?
I was never going to leave you.
But then you got an internship in London. I remember.
Well, not exactly.
What? But that's what you told me when you broke up with me.
I couldn't tell you the truth.
And what's the truth?
It was because of your father.
My father? What does he have to do with everything?
As I'm sure you remember, your father never really liked me or approved of our relationship. He believed you'd be better off without me. So he came to see me one day. Mr. Ellington? What a surprise. If you're looking for Blake, he's not here.
I'm here to see you, Mia.
May I ask why?
To talk about Blake, of course.
Alright, would you like to sit down or maybe drink something?
I'm good. It's not that long of a conversation. Mia, you know I think you're great.
I'm glad you do.
However, I don't think you're right for my son.
May I ask why not?
When he's with you, you're the only thing he cares about. And I can't have that. Since Blake is my only child, he's going to inherit my business. That's the reason I've sent him to this school in the first place. You see, Mia, I need Blake to keep his eyes on the prize. And in order for that to happen, you have to be out of the picture.
So you want me to break up with Blake? I can see where you're coming from, but my answer is no.
Let me ask you this. Do you care about my son?
Of course I do. He means everything to me.
If that's really the case, you want what's best for him. If you do this one small thing for me, I'll make sure you're generously compensated for your troubles.
Are you really trying to bribe me now? You must not know me at all if you think I'm going to sell out the man I love for some cash. Let me make it clear once and for all, Mr. Ellington. I don't need your money. Please, show yourself out.
You might not need my money, but Blake sure does. It would be a shame if he lost it. Do you think he'd still love you if he knew you were the reason why he did? Don't take it away from him, Mia.
I know it's stupid, but he really got into my head, Blake. He made me believe losing your inheritance will make you miserable. I didn't want to be responsible for that.
Yet you were. I know you were trying to do what's best for me. But God, Mia, what were you thinking? I would have given up all the money in the world in a heartbeat just to rewrite the past and stop you from leaving me. Losing you was a million times harder than losing my dad's money could have ever been. You should have known that.
I'm sorry I didn't. I was young and scared. In my own stupid way, I was trying to take care of you.
I need a minute.
Blake, I'm sorry. If I could take it back, I would.
Take what back?
Everything. I wish I'd never left you.
You and me both. You know, I spent the last 3 years wishing I had spoken first on the day of our breakup. Because if I had, you might have chosen to stay.
No one knows what could have happened, Blake. It's probably best not to think about it. There's no need to open old wounds.
You're probably right. I feel like we've been gone for too long. We should rejoin the party before Rita and Bradley start wondering where we are.
You're right. We shouldn't make it about us today. It's their day.
Hey you! It's a good thing to know you're still here.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Did you talk to Blake? How did it go?
It's hard to tell.
What's up?
Blake is all I've ever wanted. But I feel like I've let him down too many times now. And this time, I don't think he'll be able to forgive me.
Listen to me, Missy. Blake's never given up on you. So you can't give up on him now. If you love him, you have to keep fighting for him.
I'm not sure how much fight I have left in me. Hey.
Hi, Mia.
I thought I'd see how you're doing after everything I told you.
I'm alright. I mean, I'm furious at my dad. But it's neither your fault nor your problem.
Is your dad the one you were angrily texting just now?
He is. I'm just about to tell him I'll be vacating my suite.
What? Where are you going to go?
As far away from him as possible. I can't bring myself to look at him after what I just learned.
Blake, hold on. Before you send your father an angry text, I need you to take a deep breath and ask yourself whether you really want to cut ties with him. Or maybe it's just your anger talking.
I didn't think you'd have a problem with me cutting my dad out, given what he's done.
If you don't think I was mad at Tony for blackmailing me into breaking up with you, you're mistaken. But I didn't want to live with this anger, so I choose to let it go. Not for Tony's sake, but for my own. As for you, well, Tony is your dad. Always has been. Always will be. And I know he's not perfect. But he does love you.
So I should just put up with his meddling. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, ask him to sit down and talk with you. Don't do it now. Do it in a couple days' time when you've cooled down. Give your dad a chance to understand he's hurt you. Let him learn from his mistake.
You really think he's capable of changing?
Anyone is if they're motivated enough. And I know you're the person who can help your dad become a better person. Trust me, you'll be much happier with him in your life. You've already lost one parent. You don't want to lose another one.
Fine. I won't text him now. Man, taking the high road is exhausting.
I know, but it's well worth it. And I'm proud of you for choosing to be the bigger person. Like,
shall we go get some drinks?
I'd like that. Hey Mom. Hello darling. How was the wedding? It was good. Rita and Bradley are so happy together. They're a great couple. And how was Blake? He was fine. Mom, there's something I need to tell you. I got a job offer from my former employer back in London. I'm thinking of taking it. The only thing is, I don't want to leave you all alone. Would you come with me? Don't worry about me, mon amour. I want you to do whatever makes you happy. I'm just not sure moving to another country will achieve that. You've tried it before, and you couldn't stop missing Blake. This isn't about Blake, Mom. So he isn't the reason you're running away? Come on, Mia. I might be old, but I have eyes. I've screwed things up with Blake, Mom. And I don't think I can handle seeing him every day knowing that we're over for good. But how can you be so sure you and Blake are over? Things were going so well between him and I. Yet he still hasn't forgiven me. It's not looking likely that he will anytime soon. You have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone in a week or two. Well, in 2 weeks' time, I might be on my way to London. I can't believe today's my last day working for Wonderland. It sure has been a wild 4 months working here. It's been challenging, but good. However, I know it's for the best. I need to do this.
I can't believe you're moving back to London. We're not even going to be in the same time zone anymore.
I know, Jen. It sucks. But you and I are still going to stay in touch. We can visit each other too.
Well, we'd better.
Mia, do you have a minute?
Of course. I'll see you in a bit, Jen. What's up, Mr. Ellington?
I wanted to thank you for telling Blake not to give up on me. God knows I've made my fair share of mistakes, but losing Blake would kill me.
I know it would. It would him too. That's why I intervened.
I hope you know I'll never forget that. I am forever in your debt. So if you ever need anything, just give me a call.
That's very kind of you to say, Mr. Ellington.
And I want you to know that I do regret coming between you and Blake. I was too stupid to realize how good you were for him. And I'll never stop reminding him of that. It's a shame to see you go.
I appreciate your apology, but you don't have to tell Blake anything. He's made his choice, and I'm going to respect it.
As you wish. Thank you for everything you've done for the hotel and my family, Mia. I hope you have a safe flight.
It was my pleasure, Mr. Ellington.
Please, call me Tony. Your cab's already been paid for too, by the way.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey,
Are you going somewhere, Charlie?
I have a plane to London to catch tonight.
So, you're finally leaving America?
I don't want to, but I have a business to run back home. It's a shame you're not coming with me though.
Actually, I am. I'm moving back to London. Don't get excited. You know the reason why.
Whatever the reason is, I hope I run into you sometime.
If I were you, I wouldn't hold my breath.
A guy can hope.
I suppose it's my cue to go too.
Mia,
Blake? What are you doing here?
you didn't think you could leave without saying goodbye, did you?
So you've heard I'm leaving?
Yes. Sadly, not from you. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to say goodbye to you, Blake. The last time I did it, it nearly killed me.
It didn't suck for just you. I was there too. Heartbroken as they come.
That's exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Well, I'm not letting you. When I found out you were planning on leaving again, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Blake, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's my fault. I should have fought for you harder. I should have never pushed you away.
Blake, what are you talking about? You had every right to be upset. If anything, you handled it way better than a lot of people would have.
Yet, you're still living.
I'm leaving because I'm a coward. Because I can't be here and not be with you.
What if I want you to be with me?
You do?
I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't. Look, I know I haven't been around the past month. I was being stupid and stubborn. But I haven't thought about letting you go even once. So if there's anything, and I mean it, anything I can do to stop it from happening.
You could kiss me.
You're so stunning, my love. Did you see that? They're not breaking up after all.
Good for them.
You'll be happy to know that I just missed my flight to London.
Did you? How come?
Well, let's just say Blake's given me a good reason to stay in New York.
I love that boy.
So do I.
Does it mean you're finally back together?
I think we are.
Come back to bed.
Look, Rita, I have to go now. But I'll see you in a couple days, alright?
Damn right, you will. I'm going to need all the details. Are you ready to start the rest of your life?
Yes, please.
Good morning, Miss Smith. Good morning, Mr. Ellington. Here's to another day of being the hottest power couple in town.
Here, here.
I have something I need to ask you.
Go on.
Mia, I think we should open our own hotel.
What? Where did I come from?
I've been thinking about it for a while now. You can't deny the past 6 months I've been exhilarating. Not just because I get to wake up next to you every day, but also because I spend the rest of it conquering the world with you.
I love working with you too.
The only downside is that we still work for my father. And sure, he might give me full control of Wonderland one day, but I'm not sure if I want it. What I truly want is to build something that's mine. Ours.
Blake, as amazing as it sounds, how can we afford to open our hotel? If you're going to use your allowance for it, it'll hardly be just ours.
Don't worry, I have no intention of paying for my dream with my dad's money. You see, I've been saving the past 6 months. Sooner or later, I will have enough money for a deposit and hopefully get a mortgage too.
I have savings too. With your money and my money combined, we can start doing it as early as next month.
So we're really doing it? We are starting our own business?
It seems like we are. You know, when you said you had something to ask me, I thought you were going to propose.
Did you want me to?
I did, yes. But it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. And I don't want you to feel like I'm pressuring you.
Pressuring me? Mia, I'd marry you tonight if I could.
Maybe you can. Not in New York. But there's a place where you can get married pretty quick.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Let's take a trip to Vegas. Are you ready to become Mr. Mia?
Only if you're ready to become Mrs. Blake.
I am. I can't wait to be your wife, Blake.
Blake, you may now say your wedding vows.
Mia, I've only experienced true love twice in my life. The first time being 4 years ago in college, and the second time began last April when you came back to America. I can't promise you that every single day of our marriage will be perfect or that we'll never argue. But what I do promise is that I will never forget I'm the luckiest man in the world. I promise to never take you for granted or stop telling you how mind-blowingly great you are. Everything I am, everything I have, it belongs to you, now and for the rest of my life.
Blake, I'd be lying if I said I'm not mad at our officiate for letting you go first, as it will be really hard for me to top your vows. I hope you can forgive me for my inferior vows.
Nothing about you is inferior.
When I was young, I never really thought about my dream wedding. All I cared about was building my career. But then you came along and changed everything. You've become the single most important person in my life. I'd give up everything just to be with you forever. Even on your worst days, I hope you can remember there's someone who loves you more than anything in the world.
By the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, I pronounce you husband and wife. Blake, you may now kiss the bride.
I'm so in love with you.
I love you too, Blake, and I always will.